Hey guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. No doubt uncertainty surrounds the Sallah Durbar celebration for the 16th Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II today. The event would have marked his first Sallah Durbar after his reinstatement by the Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf. But plans for the event appeared to suffer a setback after the 15th Emir Aminu Ado Bayero declared his plans to hold parallel Durbar and went ahead to extend invitations to district heads to attend the event. But the police had banned the planned Durbar by both men, but there are indications, it came up last night that there are some certain indications that the Sanusi Durbar may hold today with assistance from the state government. Meanwhile, the state government had raised the alarm last night that the police were taking orders on the issues from unknown sources, whereby they announced the plan by Ado Bayero that he had cancelled his own Durbar just to allow peace to reign in Kano. But a circular earlier by his senior councillor and Galadiman Kano Abbas Sanusi had directed district head to attend the event with their village head, that they should come out in mass to attend the Sallah Durbar celebration. This circular had circulated, but then Bayero had also written to the Commissioner of Police requesting for special security arrangements ahead of the planned event. A copy of this letter was seen by newsmen, and now these festivals are quite significant. These are religious activities that attract a large number of people, of participants and speculators from within and outside Kano. And in the light of the importance of maintaining peace and order, the security during these celebrations, have noted that they need the assistance of these guys so that they can, go ahead with the celebration. But when they had put a ban on these festivities, the Durbar festivals, there was kind of like an outrage. They were outraged in the state because the police had before now announced the suspension of the colorful annual horse procession by the traditional emir and his counterparts just to mark the Muslim Eid celebration of sacrifice. And Kano, who has been on an edge since the scramble erupt between the two rival emirs who claim the right to the traditional throne in Kano. The incumbent was sacked by the state assembly and his predecessor was reappointed by the state governor, sparking a legal battle between these two emirs. And this ban caught Kano residents off guard just days before Eid in the city, that is the de facto capital of the north. And a lot of people had seen this as outrageous, that how do they celebrate Eid without the Durbar celebration? And without the Durbar, the Eid will just be like a tea without sugar, because Durbar is what makes the Eid glamorous and exciting. So the emirs and other traditional rulers, to this point, seem not to have constitutional power in the country whereby they can hold on to religious events and social influence. And the people of Kano State has really faced a hard time over these issues. And preparing for Eid, many Kano residents have been complaining that because of the economy and the way the naira currency has dropped against the dollar, some were unable to purchase rams for their religious sacrifice as they struggle with high cost of foods. It seems that some people cannot even afford a ram for the feast because they have no money. And now the Durbar that entertains the people of Kano State has been cancelled. So how do they celebrate this Sallah? How do they celebrate the Eid? And a lot of residents have been complaining that it's quite sad and unfortunate that imagine this Sallah festival without meat, because the cost of ram in the market is outrageous, and now without the Durbar, festivals. Police had said in a statement that all Durbar activities had been banned, citing security concerns over the Kano Emirship tussle in the state. Although this is the only second time in a decade that the traditional horse carnival has been suspended. In 2015, the Durbar was cancelled over security fears after Boko Haram militants had attacked the central mosque outside the Emir's palace in November 2014, killing about 200 worshippers. And we all know that these crises in Kano State has really unsettled the peace in the community in the state, whereby Abba Yusuf, the state governor, returned the former emir Mohammed Sanusi II to the throne 4 years after he was disposed by the former governor of the state, Ganduje. And his predecessor Aminu Ado Bayero was removed alongside 4 other emirs after the Kano lawmakers amended the 2019 Emirate law that established them, all under the administration of Abdullahi Ganduje. And Bayero had challenged his removal in the Federal High Court in the city and insists that he remains the emir, while Sanusi had obtained an order from the State High Court to counter Bayero. And Sanusi lives in the emir's palace where he holds daily courts, but Bayero is being lodged in a royal guest house just a few kilometers away from where he receives his supporters, and both palaces are heavily guarded by the military, the police personnel. And you see, this Durbar celebration that they cancelled, it's a celebration that attracts people from all over Nigeria. Even as Western tourists, I beg your pardon, it attracts a lot of people. It attracts outsiders. People gather in the palace a day, even before the Eid celebration, for this colorful procession of horse. And this is quite, it's quite unfortunate that they won't be able to hold this Durbar celebration as a result of the emirship tussle between these two emirs in the state, as one claims to be the rightful emir while the other also claims to be the rightful emir. And the police had decided to wade in into this issue and impose the Durbar ban in Kano just to prevent clashes between these two emirs. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.